Good to have you on the call. Fortune, welcome, Fortune. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let's get started. So I think we have quite a number of people on the call already. So let's get started. We only have just about an hour for today's quiz competition. Okay. So there's something I'd like for everyone to take note of, and that is the fact that when you're trying to drop anything on the chart, make sure that you've selected all panelists and attendees. It's very, very important. All panelists and attendees. That would help you so that everyone on the call would see whatever you're dropping, because I can see some people who are just directing messages to all panelists. So please make sure that it's for all panelists and attendees. All right. Hi, Nimat, good to see you. Good to have you on the call. So today's quiz is going to be about the fastest fingers. All right, fastest fingers. We want to, so we have about 40 questions for you, and then it's all about who answers first. So it's going to be options, right? So you drop the options. We have a team who is looking directly on the chat window to see who drops the first option, and that's just the way. Okay, so that's the approach, and then of course, after every question, there will be the answer. So which means that everyone would see the answer. So by so doing, everyone is learning. All right. So you're learning by seeing the answers. Okay. So we'll be getting started. And of course, what's the price? What's the price? The price is data camp. All right. We'll be giving out 10 subscriptions today. All right. So be ready. Be ready. I think that's the interesting thing. Be ready. Okay, so that at the end of the day, we collate the result, and then 10 data camp subscriptions will be given out for you to keep learning and developing and advancing yourself. All right, so who is ready? If you're ready, drop the chat, drop the fire emoji on the chat room. Let me be sure everyone is ready. Fire, let's set the chat room on fire. Great, great, everyone is ready. We have about 200 participants on the call, so are you going to be the lucky winner? Okay, great. Everyone is ready. Okay, guys. So I think, okay, everyone is ready. Fantastic. Okay, back end. Ezekiel, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Good.
Okay, fantastic. So let's do this. Let's do this. Here's a question for you guys. According to Professor Thomas Dietrich's lecture at the Big Picture session, how many challenges for ML did he present? Ah, a lot of answers already. Okay. I'm sure we captured. Guys, don't just drop number, drop option like A, B, C, D. All right. Okay, so I can see that. I can see all the options. So let's see the answer. The answer is C. That goes to Fortune, Fortune Ua. The answer is C. That goes to Fortune Ua. That was the first person who answered right. Fortune C. Correct. Ezekiel, got that?
Yeah, great.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. According to Professor, okay, look at guys are already dropping the answers. Okay, according to Professor, okay, so I think somebody answered it already. So I think what I'll do is I will drop done after every question so that we can manage it appropriately. Ezekiel, you got that? Ezekiel got the answer? Okay, so we got the answer. So Ezekiel, did you get the person who got the answer, please? You can unmute so we can have an interaction.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. So let's, okay, it looked like I lost connection earlier on. Uh, Ivan, confirm if you can hear me, please.
Yes, Lekon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so I'm projecting my screen again. Okay. All right, guys, just a second, please. Just a second, please be warming up. The questions will come up any moment from now. Okay.
Yeah. Question number 3.
Yeah. Okay. Just a minute. I'm trying to share my screen again. I guess there's a bit of technical issue here. Okay. So, okay. Sorry, guys. Just a minute. Okay. Got it. Okay. I think I'm sharing the wrong one. Okay, so someone is suggesting we read out the question. So let's see. It looks like internet is quite unstable here, but I would see what can be done. Okay, so okay, so question number 2. Okay, so I think we got the answer for that. So let's move to question number 3. So can you guys see my? Okay, good. So here's question number 3, guys. Here's question number 3. That is question number 3. Okay, a lot of answers. Okay, great. So I believe that okay, so I'm going to drop it done now so that we can move on. So done, and this is the answer. B is the answer. B is the answer. Okay, guys, B is the answer. So I'm going to drop another done so that we can control. Okay, I guess the done went only to the panelists. So, okay, guys, so let's move on. There is another question. So who is getting the answer first? Question number 4. Wow, a lot of smart guys are on this call this morning. A lot of smart guys on this call. Okay, so let's see the answer. C, option number C is the answer. Option C is the answer. All right. So I'm sure from the back end, we already know who got the answer. So I'm going to drop another done so that we can be sure that we've captured that. Okay, question number 5. Which of the following statement is true of KNN classifier? Wow, man, guys are really thinking. Guys are really fast. Awesome. Okay, so let's see the answer to that. D, option D is the answer. Option D is the answer. All right, so I'm going to drop it down so that we can move to next question. Here is question number 6 for you guys. I hope guys are not just guessing. And this is the answer. False. Superiority is known for the least test error among classifiers and not from the training error. So false is the answer. So I'm going to drop done so that we can move on. Question number 7. The larger the margin in SVM classification, the smaller the prediction error. So who's getting the answer? Okay. Interesting. Guys, make sure that you are sending your message to both panelists and attendees. It's important, not just to panelists. I can see some people are responding only to panelists. Please, panelists and attendees, it's very, very important, okay? It's very, very important. Okay, someone says we should read out the question. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that. So let's move on. Let's see the answer. The answer is true. So done. Question number 8 says, which of the following will be Euclidean distance between the two data points A, 1, 3, and then B, 2, 3? Who's going to get that? Euclidean distance. Awesome. A lot of responses already. So let's see the answer to that. 1, that's A. So I'm going to move to the next question now. Next question. KNN classifiers cannot handle multi-class classification tasks. True or false? That's a true or false question. That's a true or false question. A lot of responses. Guys, wow. I guess it's because it's early morning. A lot of people are really, 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 really inspired and ready to take on this task. So the answer to that is B, false. KNN classifier can handle both binary and multi-class classification tasks. Fantastic. Okay, guys, so let's move on. So I'm going to drop it done so that we can move on. So done. Any response? Hey, guys, that's okay. Okay, so that's the next question, which says that which of the following distance metric cannot be used in KNN? Okay. I think we found a very good suggestion from someone. So next questions will be read out. I'm going to read it out, and then I'll read out the options, and let's see who is going to get the answer. All right? I think that's the best bet because, okay, a lot of, okay, guys. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. The answer to that is F, right? All can be used. All can be used. Okay, done. So let's move on. Let's move on. Question number 11 is up on the screen. 11 is up on the screen. So let's see. Let's just continue with this approach, because ultimately, I'm not sure somebody who gets the answer will get the prize, really, because we're going to be doing collation. So, okay, so a lot of, okay, great. So let's move on. Let's see the answer to that. P-value A. So I'm going to drop, okay, so I'm going to show the next question now and then drop it done. Is it necessary to shuffle the training data when using batch gradient descent? Okay, so let's see the answer to that. No. B is the answer to that. Yeah. You can see that Emmanuel has really been following DSN. Good one. What happens if we use a ReLU activation and then a Sigmoid at the final layer? What happens? What happens? So this is what happens. A is the answer. Okay, I can see you guys are really, really smart, okay? So this is what we do. I'll project the next question, and then after a second, I will drop done. I don't expect anyone to be able to answer the next question within just a second, except if you are just guessing. All right. I'll project the next question, then I'll drop a done, and then all the answers that come after the done is what we'll be considering. All right. All the answers that come after the done is what we'll be considering. So let's do this together. Now, any answer that comes now is what we'll consider. Okay, smart guys. Awesome. Great. So let's see the answer. False. Interesting. So again, I will drop the next question and then drop done. Any answer that comes after the done is what we will be considering. All right. So let's do this. Done. So let's see who gets the answer. It says overfitting in deep learning can be prevented using which of the following? I mean, that's a very simple question. I'm sure a lot of people will get it, but like we all know, it's the fastest finger. So whoever gets the right answer goes with the prize. So regularization, that's the answer. So I'll drop the next question, drop it done, and all answers after the done is what we'll be considering. All right. Which of the following is an activation function used in deep learning? I think everybody should get this question because it's so simple. All of the above, all of the above, all of the above. Fantastic. I'm sure everyone is learning. You're learning one or two things. In case you don't know these questions before, now you're learning. So please take note of those things, and then you can, of course, read further on them. So I'm going to drop the next Well, so I'll be dropping the done only after the next question comes up. And the reason is this, guys. The reason is so that we avoid people who would only be guessing. All right. So the next question comes up. After a second, I will drop done. And then anything after the done is what you will be using. All right. Is what we'll be using. Actually, just doing audio. Please use audio, then project. So the point is, if we use audio, because I like this democratic, all right? The point in using audio is that at the end of the day, people who want to guess will still guess. All right, they will still guess. Okay, Slido. Okay, yeah, that's another option. But hey, fastest finger. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Okay, so this is the question. I'm dropping down now, and let's see who gets the answer. In Dash, the error is moved from the end of the network to all weights, thus allowing efficient computing of the gradient. Yeah, I think everybody, yeah, most of the people got the answer. Wow, we really have great minds in this call. Back propagation. Awesome. Back propagation. Okay, guys. So let's go. The following are different types of learning in machine learning. I mean, everybody will surely get this. Everybody will surely get this. So there's no point. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. It shows that everyone is really, really learning. I mean, I can see somebody dropped A. Why A? A. Come on. The answer is D. The answer is D. Okay, guys. Fastest finger on the run. So let's move on. So I'm going to show the next question, then drop it down. And so anything that comes after the done is the answer. So let's see that. Interesting. All right, and this is the answer. So we'll get that. And there's an explanation there, guys. So you can just read up that explanation. It's going to help, in your knowledge. Okay. Question number 20. Question number 20. As the number of training example goes to infinity, your model trained on that data will have lower bias, higher bias, same bias, none of the above. Same bias. Same bias. Remember, bias are a set of constant values, right, which are independent of training weights, which can be altered by training samples, all right? Fantastic, guys, fantastic. So let's see the next question. And I'm going to drop done. Which of the following sentences is false regarding regression? Okay, I'm sure we know what the winner of that question is. So let's see. D. It says it discovers causal relationship. All other options listed are known properties and capabilities of regression, except causal relationship discovery. Interesting. So I'll show the next question. Yeah, that's true, Peter. That's very true. I'll show the next question. I'll drop it done, and only answers after the done will be considered. I'm sure for those who might have missed that question, you've learned a new thing. All right. So beyond just being a quiz, it's the fact that you can also learn, and that's what we're doing. Somebody said A in advance. No, we won't take that. Okay, so let's see this. Done. So let's see who gets the answer. Okay, brilliant. I'm sure we know what the winner of that question is. So let's see the answer. Bargain. It says dropout can be seen as an extreme form of bargaining in which each model is trained on a single case and each parameter of the model is very strongly regularized by sharing it with the corresponding parameter in all the other models. All right. So that's some good knowledge for someone. Okay, so I'm dropping it done. Which of the following gives non-linearity to a neural network? Which of the following? For those of you who've taken neural network class, I'm very sure you would know this. And by the way, guys, this afternoon we'll be having Dr. Diabo of Retina AI, who is going to come facilitate a deep learning masterclass. You want to attend that session, I tell you, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So let's see the answer. Rectified linear units is the answer. Okay. Okay, good suggestion. So guys, the next question is coming up, and now I'm going to drop the done. In which neural network architecture does weight sharing occur? A lot of right answers, but like we all know, it's the fastest finger. The answer is D, fully connected neural network. Fully connected neural network. So let's see that. Okay, guys. So I'm dropping the next question, and then I will wait for about 3 seconds because you would still, I believe you need to read the question before you can answer. All right. And only the answers after the done will be considered. I hope we are game on that. So done. So who gets the answer? Nice. The following are used to reduce high dimensional data except, so what's the answer? KNN. The answer is C. All right. I'm sure you guys are learning. We are all learning together on this platform. So let's see the next question. And I'll wait for about 2 to 3 seconds before I drop it done so that we are sure that you're not just guessing. Now I just dropped the done. So let's see who gets the answer. What's the ideal number of k-fold, guys? Ideal number of k-folds. Ideal number. And the answer is C. 5 or 10 is the ideal number in order to prevent overfitting. Overfitting can occur if the number is very large, and underfitting can occur if the number is very small. Thus, cross-validation number depends on the size of your data set, and some people do check for the optimal number to use, but the rule of thumb is 5 or 10. 5 or 10. 5 or 10. Yeah, Atama, that's very cool. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. I'll wait for about 2 seconds before I drop the done, and only the answers after done will be considered. All right. Now I just dropped the done. Only answer after done will be considered. While doing regression problem using neural network, do you use softmax at the last layer? Remember, regression problem, that's the question, regression. So let's see the answer to that. False. You use the linear layer at the output. Linear layer at the output. Don't worry, for guys who this might seem like, what's NN, what's neural network? You want to join the deep learning class with Dr. Dabo today, and it's going to be demystifying a lot of these things for you to know how it works. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. I'm dropping done now. Only answers after the done will be considered. What's the function of ReLU layer in neural network? What's the function? Brilliant, brilliant. I think a lot of people got the answer, but it goes to the fastest finger. That's the way it works. So let's see that. C. C is the answer. Okay, great. So let's move on to the next question, and I'm dropping it done now. Only answer after this will be considered. What is exploding gradient? What is exploding gradient? Okay, a lot of people got the answer. Oh, am I saying C? Somebody dropped C. Okay, interesting. Okay, so the answer is gradient getting too large while training. When a gradient gets too large while training, we call it an exploding gradient. Okay, guys, thank you. So let's see the next. I'm going to drop it done, and then only answer after this will be considered. What is FP? Except if you are guessing, everyone should get this answer correctly. I'm seeing some A, guys. What does FP imply? Somebody's saying A, somebody's saying B. Guys, you're only guessing. Don't guess. Read the question. Read the question. Read the question. And the answer is D. FP means false positive. False positive, guys. Okay, good, good, good. So let's see the next question. Aha, I know that this one. I just dropped it done. So let's see all the response after the done. Given this formula you have there, the above mathematical illustration is for what model? This is where we test your mathematics. Wow, a lot of people got the answer. Great. While some people would like to guess, are just guessing. I mean, I'm seeing somebody say A. I'm seeing somebody say D. And then, okay, don't worry. I'm looking out for your names, guys. All of you people that are saying A, that are saying D. I'm very sure you are the ones who are you're just guessing. Because how can this formula be for a support vector machine? And the answer is logistic regression, guys. Logistic regression. Logistic regression. Great. So I can see, okay. Olamilekun, I can see you. You said AB. I see you. Don't worry, I'm going to come after you. Okay, guys. So going to the next question, I'll drop it down and then we see who gets it. Which of the following is an example of a deterministic algorithm? A deterministic algorithm. Okay. A lot of right answers. So let's see. PCA. Okay, good. So let's move to the next question. I'm going to drop it down now, and only answers after this done will be considered. Which of the following allows you to find the relationship you did care about? Okay, what? Some people are dropping A. Some people said C. We're talking about relationship. You're trying to, so you have a set of data. Apparently, a lot of people are getting the answer. But if I see a wrong answer, I'll call you out. Let me check. I'll call you out if I see a wrong answer. Who is that? Who is Olamilekon again? Olamilekon. Do you want me to call your surname so that everybody knows that you are the one who is guessing the answers? Be guided. Oh, I'm going to surely call this person out. Damilare, you stop that. Come on. Okay, so when we're talking about finding relationships you did care about, then of course it's exploratory. You're doing exploratory data analysis. This is where your seaborn, this is where it comes, all right, to play. Okay, good. So you're exploring your data, you're doing some EDA on your data. Great. So let's go to the next question. I'll drop it down, and only after that are we going to consider. We're going to consider. Okay, someone says, "Can I stop sharing video?" Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, let me stop sharing the video, so that I can reduce the internet usage. Okay, so let's do this together, guys. So next question, I'll drop it down, and only answers after this done will be considered. Rank of a matrix A is rank. A lot of CCC. Anyway, so let's say that. And the right answer is the maximum number of linearly independent columns or rows in the matrix A. That is what a rank of a matrix is. B is the answer, guys. B is the answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, and let's see. Only answers after done will be considered. Which of the following best explain strong AI? Strong AI. Strong AI. Strong AI. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. So let's see the answer. The embodiment of human intellectual capabilities within a computer. When we have human intellectual capabilities within a computer, we say it is a strong AI. You're not seeing the question? You should see the question. It's called strong AI. Okay, so we're going to question 40 questions. So this is 36, so we have 4 more to go. 4 more to go, guys. Which of the following statement correctly represents a real neuron? A real neuron. A lot of right answers and a lot of guesses. Okay, guys, so let's see this. All of the above statements are valid. All of the above statements are valid. When we talk about real neurons, then all those options you've seen are valid. Okay, question number 37. We have just 3 more questions to go. But before we go on, somebody says that their Zoom is freezing. So let's take a 1 minute to just flex our fingers, relax, and then we would continue after this 1 minute short break. So just don't worry. I would announce when we are going to start again. So just relax, stand up, relax, and just cool down. And I would tell you when we're just about to Start again. Freezing. Oh, sorry about that. Ah, really, Martha? Your Zoom application has been freezing. Wow. I guess it's because we have about 300 people on this call and everybody's laptop is hanging. Okay, that's quite interesting, guys. I see. I see. Oh, call two. Don't worry, guys. You don't know. I mean, you might be one of the lucky winners. You don't know. Okay, so let's just relax. So we are only relaxing at this point. Only relaxing at this point. Let's relax. There's no cause for alarm. No cause for alarm, guys. Just relax. Okay, we are almost there. Ah, okay, I can see who the winners are already. Thank you, Atama. Thank you. Well done, moderator. Thank you. The quiz is quite hard for Android users. Hey, switching from video to chat room is serious issue with interesting. I think this is really interesting. People are just catching.
I just hope everybody updated their Zoom app like we suggested.
I want to believe so. Wow, somebody had to switch to laptop. Daramola.
Yeah.
Daramola, you must win something. Oh, let me go and look for Daramola's name on the winners list. You must win.
Yeah, I have to switch to my laptop too. It doesn't change anything.
Interested.
Well, blame it on Zoom, guys. Blame it on Zoom.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so I can already see the winners. It looks like there are a lot of ties from people. A lot of ties. But then, I mean, we're surely going to be giving out 10 data camp subscription for you to advance your knowledge. And I believe that that would also help you in, learning more stuff, because I mean, the license is for you to learn anything on data camp. So it's a good one, and I believe you'd enjoy it. A lot of ties. We can see a lot of people who, almost the same response for virtual everyone. But there's somebody who is like really, really, wow, this person actually, wow, interesting. Oh, I like this. There's a lady who is, oh, fantastic. I love this. Okay, so guys, are we ready? Are we ready, or do we still want to take some more break? Let me see what we have in the chat room. So many deep. Yeah, we're ready. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. I mean, you guys are fantastic audience. Fantastic audience. Ready. The laptop is almost burning. Really? Okay, so let's do this. Awesome. Yeah, period. That's awesome. So when does a neural network model become a deep learning model? A neural network, when does it become a deep learning model? Looks like we have a lot of deep learning guys on this call. A lot of deep learning guys on this call. Interested. And the answer, when you had more hidden layers and increased depth of neural network. More depth means the network is deeper. All right. There's no strict rule of how many layers are necessary to make a model deep, but still, if there are more than 2 hidden layers, then we say that the model is deep. All right. The model is deep. So that's a knowledge for somebody to take home. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on to the next question, and I'm going to drop a done, and after that we'll see the answers. All right, so let's see that. Done. Which of the following techniques perform similar operations as dropout in a neural network? Good. A lot of right answers. Awesome. Yeah. Good, good. Bargain. The answer to that is bargain. Yeah. It's deliberate, guys. It's bargain. It's deliberate. Okay, good, good, good. So let's see the penultimate question and who's going to get it. Which of the following gives non-linearity to a neural network? Which of the following? Fantastic. And let's see the answer. It's the rectified linear unit. ReLU is a non-linear activation function. The answer is B. And then, guys, we're going to the last question of the day. And let's see, maybe, who knows? Someone might be getting the right answer. And yeah, so let's see. I think there's going to be a surprise for you guys because we're looking at the responses. Cool down, guys. Don't worry. Cool down, cool down. We won't show the last question just yet. Cool down. Let me make a point. We're looking at the last, we're looking at the report here, and I tell you, it looks like a lot of people, there's a lot of tie. So it looks like we're going to make some decision, and we're going to make some decision where we will likely be giving more than 10 subscription. Yeah, somebody excited about that? So which means that I'm looking at this and we have about 30 names. That is as long as you've got an answer correct, we're going to top up the number of subscription. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. So yeah, congratulations to everyone whose name will appear on this winning list. You don't know it is you, so you better celebrate yourself, guys. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Yeah, because I mean, one data camp subscription when they are doing bonanza is like $100. So it means that some people are going to win a minimum of $100 already. So guys, I mean, that's really awesome. And you're gonna get all of those subscriptions today unfailingly. You get them today unfailingly. So we're giving out 30 DataCamp, officially 30 DataCamp subscriptions this year to the quiz winners officially. Wura, that's amazing, right? Mike, what do you think about that?
And I keeps muting and unmuting. Okay, it's amazing, and I hope that people leverage on it and actually use it well. It's tempting for some people to disregard what they learn online. I don't know why. I don't know where else they want to learn. But I hope I hope the winners, they leverage on that and become better at what they do.
Exactly. I think that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, someone said $1,000. Yeah, I think it's about, I mean, because then a camp is fantastic. So if you can leverage it, then good for you. Okay.
And then Leko, I'm usually running this campaign of people maybe looking for someone to teach them something. For everything you need to succeed in tech, in data science or AI, nobody will come down and teach you. Nobody. You can't, it's either you don't have the time or the person doesn't have the time. So please stop the online learning slander, leverage on it.
Exactly.
That's what everybody in the world is learning.
Exactly. And Wura, the surprising and interesting thing is, for me personally, right? I started out learning AI with data camp.
Me too.
It's that amazing. Started out learning it with data camp, just taking all the courses, and that was it. So data camp is really, really awesome, guys, and I am sure that you guys will be able to maximize the learnings there.
And I can see some people doing we're best advice. Well, that's the truth because every time you learn online, you must be aware that AI, data science is evolving all over the world. And don't worry, I'll show my face at the closing session or something. So I hope you guys do not, ladies, you do not slander learning online. That is where everyone is learning it because whatever you need to know, many of it is online and you need to, for some you need to pay, for some you don't need to pay. But don't think there is something somewhere that every other person know that you don't know. That's where the whole world is learning. So don't waste our subscription, rise. Don't waste our money, rise.
So I heard you say ladies, so let me advise the guys too. Guys, you need to wake
Leko,
up,
stop
man.
being petty. Stop being petty.
You know, we really,
It's true
really
now. Guys,
maximize, guys. It's very important. Very important, guys. But of course, I mean, ladies, everyone really needs to maximize learning. I think that there's no better advice than what Guru has already mentioned, that everyone is self-taught. Go and look at all the top guys,
About
everyone is self-taught. That's just what it is, regardless of, your background, everyone is self-taught. So that's just an interesting thing.
Okay, and there's a question about, oh, I'm learning on this platform. The truth is that all platforms, they have different teaching methods. For some content, you won't find them on a particular platform. So it's a mix. It's always a mix of what you find on YouTube, a mix of what you find in tutorial, a mix of what you find on Coursera. Why are they forgetting guys? Lekan. It's okay. See your people.
Okay,
See your people.
I can see there's a generous person on this call. That's Oluwakbelumi Adejumo, who is just advised that, guys, if you want to get free books, you can visit libgen.rs. Yeah, libgen is a very fantastic platform. If you want to get some really good books for free, you can visit them. I think that's a good one. Thank you, Pelumi.
Okay, so Lekan, is INEC ready? Ezekiel and his team, they are the INEC here. They are working hard.
Yeah, so let's move on to the last question of the day, and then we'll see how far and how well we can go. Okay, so are we ready? Drop a fire emoji on the chat room if you're ready for the last question. Okay, guys, let's do this. What does variance measure? Okay, a lot of good answers. The difference between the lowest and highest score of a distribution, the standard deviation, alpha, the mean, median. Alpha is a set of numbers spread out from their mean. Okay, this is statistics 101, guys. So let's see. Alpha is a set of numbers that spread out from their mean. The answer is D, guys. Yeah, fantastic. So we've come to the end of this quiz session, and then in the next 1 minute, we're going to show the leaderboard, and then of course everyone will see where they fall. Like we've rightly mentioned to you guys, we'll be giving out more data camp subscriptions, all right, because we've observed that there's a lot of ties. So that's a good justification to support everyone who has answered the question correctly. Thank you very much for being a fantastic audience. Thank you so much. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'll wait for the collation center to be done with the collation, and then we'll show the final results. Okay, so on the panel, any thoughts, Wura? Any thoughts, Mike?
I think it has been very interesting quiz. I saw a whole lot of people scrambling to answer questions, and this shows that people are very, very conscious of winning the ultimate prize, which is the data cam subscription. And like Wura said, this is something that is the value for money. You can take this knowledge, and this knowledge can make you do great things tomorrow. And I think everyone should take it as serious. The world has gone e-learning now. So e-learning is not something that is relegated to the background again. So whatever you learn, it's for your own personal development, building your own skills in the field of AI and data science. And DSN is giving you that opportunity through this competitive means of challenging yourself, of answering questions, of just creating that excitement and sharing knowledge with your peers. Okay, you got this right, you got this wrong. And for those that didn't even know answers to those questions, I think with the answers the quiz master Lakon gave today, I'm sure you must have learned something very good today that you can take note of, and those are things that will never leave your memory. I think quiz competitions like this or events like this are things that really shapes who you become in the future. I remember in secondary school when I went for a quiz competition like this and we won. And since then, my life really changed from that point because it boosted my confidence, and I was able to develop myself more. And I was looking forward to winning more and more prizes or more and more very valuable quiz scholarships and things like that. So I think we've started on a very good note, and I really want to thank everyone from the judges, the collation officers, even our quiz master for anchoring this session perfectly well. And we look forward to the winners today. And thank you, Quizmaster, for being magnanimous, increasing the number of winners to 30 because of the ties we have. Thank you. We planned for 10, I think, only, but now we are going for 30. So we really need to just say a very big thank you to data science and the team.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Mike. Okay. Ezekiel, please confirm if all results are ready and we can project the screen.
Yes, we are ready to go now.
Okay, great. So I will go ahead and project the scorecard right here for everyone to see. Okay, scorecard coming up any moment from now. Exercise some patience. Okay, I found it. Found it. Okay, before showing the winners, let's show what we have. So guys, this was a fully let me say an hybrid process where we have a team of people who are looking out for the very first answer. So you can see that this is a very open process. All right, there's no wait, let's go and come back. And then it was a fully hybrid process where we have automation in terms of people typing it out. So kudos to the team. Kudos to Ezekiel and his team for coming up with this very wonderful approach to doing this. So at the end of the day, of course, we have 40 questions. We had 40 questions. And then, of course, at the end of the day, after everything, there are points where some people, of course, scored, answered 2 questions. But this is where you come to analysis. And we have an automated collation here. Automated collation here, where we have the winner, all right? The winner without any form of controversy, all right, is Mukhtar Abdulwahid. Mukhtar Abdulwahid. Can we have a drum roll for Mukhtar Abdulwahid? No controversy. That man scored 4 good points. 4 answers. I'm very sure that wasn't just a guess. In fact, Mukhtar, congratulations to you. That's a very good one. That's a very, very brilliant and good one. The second, we have Oluwabumi Iwaki. Apologies if I didn't pronounce your name well. Oluwabumi, 6 points. 6 points. Congratulations. No controversy. She got 3 questions correctly because each question goes for 2 points. 6 points. Congratulations. That's a very, very brilliant one. The third position goes to, 6. So there's a tie there. So Oluwabumi and Grace, congratulations to you guys. Kayode, Fortune, and Abisoye, 4 points each. Fantastic. So that means they scored 2 good questions on this quiz. Then we now have, the very smart guys who, at least scored a question. All right. We have Wadud, Victor, Temilulua, Success, Precious, Adekomi, Daniel, Oluwaseyi, Odude, Omotosho, Abiono, Olamorin. Apologies if I didn't pronounce the name well. Olamilekan, Omotosho, Ojo, Olawale, Jude, Mustafa, Kolaole, Ismail Yusuf, Isaiah Anthony, the cast Olajide, Ayodeji, Ibimi Lua, and we have Bifari. And then we have Olariwaju Olamori. So these are the winners. So these guys will be getting free data card subscription to advance their learning. Of course, everyone is a winner. I'm very sure everybody knows that already. There's no gainsaying to that. Everyone is a winner. And of course, we keep learning, we keep advancing ourselves, and of course, making ourselves even better. So congratulations to everyone, and congratulations to the 30 individuals who will be going home with the data camp subscription. So what we request from you all is to please send an email, all right, to AI community. So let me just type that out, AI, sorry. So send an email to AI community at data science, all right, Nigeria.ai. So please do this, send an email to dsnAIcommunity.ai. If you make sure to send that email as soon as possible. If you can do that like before 11, we can assure you that you will get your data camp invite, all right, to the email that you sent to us, all right, by 12. So please make sure to send that email. Send the email. So what are the things you need to send in the email? Your name, all right, your bootcamp ID, all right, and then the email. So email address. So email address to be invited. So please send these 3 details. Very simple. Your name. The name has to be the same way it appears here, guys. Very important. Your bootcamp ID. All right. I believe everyone on this call, you want us to type it out in the chat room? Okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. So let's do that in the chat room. Okay. So you have all the details in the chat room. An email to AI community at datasciencenigeria.ai. Your name, your bootcamp ID, and email address to be invited. All right. Email address to be invited. Okay, guys. So that's that for today. Yes, Olarewaju. Yeah, that's just because the name didn't. I mean, the name probably there's a misspelling because this thing is looking at unique name. So yes, I understand that. But at the end of the day, of course, Olarewaju, if you were to sum it up, it means that he scored 4 points also. Yeah, even for Olufemi Victor, you know, it's just because the name, all right, probably there's a misspelling somewhere. But essentially, it means that they actually scored 4 points. So that's the way it is. I hope that's clear, everyone. Okay, guys. So I think it's been an amazing time with you. This session will be coming to an end any minute from now. Please, those who have won the data camp subscription, please do what it is required of you before 11 a.m. Send your name, your bootcamp ID, and your email address, all right, to AI community at datasciencenigeria.ai. Please do that as soon as possible, and you will get the invite before 12 noon. Okay, so final thoughts from the panelists. Final thoughts.
Okay, we've come to the end of this session. I remember last year I was the quiz mistress, and
Yeah.
we were in the all together.
Yeah.
But the amazing thing about this is that we have people from all over Nigeria. I've seen Zaria, I've seen people from the East, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to have everyone here. It's beautiful to be together digitally. I understand for some people, you probably don't understand some of the questions, but that's why we have it, just so that you are aware that those things exist and you can read up on it. And like I said, there is, yes, someone says that she's from Kano. I also moved back from Kano last year. So I've lived in Kano before, Atama. Okay. So it's nice to have everyone here. We are preparing for the next session. Lekon, we are for 12, right?
Yes.
Hello, Lekon.
Yes. Next session
Yes.
comes up 12 o'clock. So that means we have 2 hours of break. It's Saturday. So everyone should just relax, have some good breakfast, and then we'll meet again by 12. And of course, the session by 12 o'clock, as we all know, we'll be having 2 breakout sessions. All right. We have the reinforcement learning with Dr. Remy Seko. If you're interested in, excuse me, if you're interested in reinforcement learning, for instance, self-driving cars and all that, you want to go into that session. And we'll be having the deep learning class also with Dr. Stephen Odiable, also between 12 and 2 p.m. If you're interested in understanding neural networks, understanding deep learning, then you want to attend that session. All right. So
Oh,
essentially that's all for from my side. Where
okay. From my side, I can see Sharon talking about food. I guess that's what we miss about this boot camp. We at me usually we work hard at feeding everyone. Sorry, no feeding this year. Everybody should eat at home. Someone is asking about ladies in AI session. That has been cancelled for today because we had a lot of back to back yesterday, day before yesterday, Saturday, that we should have a bit of rest in between. So let yesterday's session be our ladies in AI session for today. Apologies for that.
exactly. So essentially,
Okay, Leko.
yeah, so essentially the sessions for today, next session again, I said is 12 o'clock. Abhishek would not be joining us for this year's bootcamp. I guess he has other commitments. He sent his regards to everyone. So we'll have the 12 to 2 p.m. Then we'll have a break between 2 p.m. and 2:30. And then by 2:30, we're going to meet again where we'll be having a session with Dr. Adrich from Google TensorFlow. And so that session would start, and then an hour later would have Professor Thomas, who is going to join the call, all right, at 3:30 p.m. to facilitate the anomaly detection class. Don't worry, we're going to send this list again to your email, so expect an email from us so that everyone can be on the same page as regards this. Then, guys, by 5:30 p.m. tonight, we'll be having the award ceremony. The award ceremony, all right? We'll be giving out all the awards, the best poster award, the Mr. and Mrs. Algorithm Award ceremony will be coming tonight. And guys, let me also mention that remember we discussed the criteria for certification. And I tell you, not everybody will be getting certificates because we've defined the criteria. So, but then we've been magnanimous enough. We will show you what we've done because, of course, we are Data Science Nigeria. Everything we do is transparent. So we'll show you the process that we've taken for the certification, and then of course, if you love to know how to do those things, we're going to teach you, show you, all right, so that in case you want to organize your own bootcamp, also you can know the processes that we've taken. All right, so we're going to make all those things available to you during the award ceremony, so you don't want to miss the award ceremony. And then we would see those who have qualified for a certificate during the award ceremony. And then at exactly 6:30 thereabout, we'll be rounding up with the 2020 AI Bootcamp. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. You've been a fantastic audience. We really, really celebrate you all. We'll meet again by 12. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, of course. Connections will be done after at the award ceremony. Bye, everyone.